All right. Well, welcome to Do Drop In. Thank you, Do Drop In. Everything's per bin is $2. Is that correct?
Thank you, Do Drop In.
Hey, Molly. Thank you, Molly. And we're gonna bring up Rhonda, wherever Rhonda is. Where is Rhonda? There she is with Udo. There we go. Hey, I can pronounce one or two names right. All right, here we go.
Hey, I'm a single mom of 3 teenagers, so I can get y'all to listen to me. Hi. So here's my little disclaimer. They said never start with disclaimers, so I always do. I have been under anesthesia today. So we'll see how I do. Good evening. What I want you to do, this is going to be a little bit participatory. I need everybody to think for a second of your personal to-do list. Yeah, she just brought the party down. How many of you have a to-do list featuring things you do not like to do? Come on. All right, great. And personal stuff, that at work, those things that you keep putting to the bottom of the list because they either pay you too much to be doing that stuff or you just don't enjoy it. Anybody got some of that stuff? Good. Now that I've totally bummed you out. Good evening. My name is Rhonda Dolan. I'm the founder and CEO of Udo, an on-demand personal assistance mobile application that matches people with to-do lists with people who are happy to take those items off their to-do list. We marry live talent with one-on-one actual match with a personal assistant that you can actually just tap into a few hours a month based on your need. Use them when and how you need them. The key, however, is to be friction-free. And we're all about creating that solution by making it much easier than it would be to just do it yourself. Because we can all just do that thing. I'll just do it myself. It's just one thing. And then it's just another thing. And then it's 15 things. And we are on cognitive overload on a regular basis. Now, here's the cool thing. It is available to you and me right now on a per-minute basis. But what we're doing is offering this in the benefit space to companies locally in KC and beyond. Why is that? Well, right now in the United States, we're at historic high volunteer quit rates. Over 80% of people say, if I have a better opportunity, I will leave my job within a year. We leave over 6.5 million jobs on the table every single month in this country because we cannot find the talent to fill them. And then once we fill those jobs, we need to keep those folks happy. And the traditional mode of benefits doesn't necessarily work throughout someone's entire work lifespan. With Udo personal assistant support, companies can buy access to a personal assistant for 3-5 hours a month per employee, whatever meets their objective, their budget, and their desired outcomes. And then that individual, through their mobile app, can simply go on and ask for tasks to be completed when and how they need them. So for some folks, it may be, oh my gosh, it's June and I don't know what my kids are doing for the summer. So it might be finding activities for your kids, filling out camp. How many of us have filled out 47,000 camp and school forms? Okay, it does not get better. So it might be filling out those forms, scheduling sports physicals, scheduling appointments. For me, one thing I like to do is I have my assistant find me 3 cool things to do in the city every month, and then I pick one and I say, go purchase my tickets for me. And oh, by the way, make reservations at dinner before. So those are the ways that we can do those kinds of things. How the model works, as I mentioned, we pay on a per minute use basis. So we round that up, so $30 a month will get you about an hour of personal assistant. But we track those things by the minute. You simply go online, click, here I am, I want my personal assistant. We start off with an assessment, and then you're matched with your assistant, and then we track down your minutes. The cool thing is unlike anybody else, what you don't do, you have your personal assistants. They either do your tasks or they actually broker those tasks out to our vetted doer community who is vetted and to do the kinds of tasks that they're approved to do. They broker all that out. Your personal assistant manages it for you. And the cool thing is that instead of that employee coming in complaining about how they have to deal with a water bill, they come in and say, oh my gosh, my employer is amazing because someone else is on the phone with the water company for me. I'm Rhonda Dolan, and don't worry, help is here. Questions. Questions. The anesthesia was good.
Well, okay, so one thing.
It really was.
Well, I do want to say.
As I was going out, I gave him a thumbs up.
So you're vetted. Can we just go ahead and vet like John Cundiff so he can be my personal assistant?
Where's John? Because that could be tricky. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we got it.
All right.
All right, couple questions.
Back. Yes. Go ahead, Brooke.
Yes. Yeah. I can do it on a personal basis. My go-to-market really is focusing on the employer market. And for my need, in 2019, my goal is to bring on 10 companies. I'm looking for those companies who want to be the best place to work in this city, and we can work something out. But yes, I can do that on an individual basis. Yes. Absolutely. So a couple of things. We have a whole host of tasks that we've, through our customer discovery, has realize these are kinds of things that people are, one, comfortable outsourcing and want to outsource. So one of those things, for example, is handwritten notes. We all have good intentions to get notes out, whether it be for our clients or thanking our customers or sympathy cards, all these things that really matter. Less than 1% of your mail is personally addressed to you and isn't a bill right now, and you love to get it. So we actually handwrite notes for people and mail it. So one of the things they do is they have to send us a writing sample, and then they only use our card, so they have to be a quality of card that we accept, that sort of thing. So there's an example. Somebody who's finding you and vetting out some contractors, so you don't have to go figure out which of these guys will call you back if you need to get a fence put up, for example. So we ask them to go through a series of activities and show us how they would solve for these problems, and so that's how we vet those out. When we go out, we're doing most work virtually right now. When we get to the point where we do boots on the ground in certain markets, there'll be a different level of vetting and bonding process.
How long have you been doing this?
I had the idea on March 7th of 2018 at about 10 in the morning. There's a story with that, and over wine we could talk about that, and then I incorporated in May.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Somebody's calling in with a question.
Really? Phone a friend?
Yeah.
Anything else? Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Rhonda.